Oh snap. Welcome back to the channel, y'all. My name's Patrick. Hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button, hit the thumbs up button, do all the YouTube things. But check this out. I just saw this video. Carrie Underwood sues The View because of what Joy Behar said. Allegedly, apparently. I have no idea. I don't know if this is true. But check this out. What do y'all think? Leave a comment. Take a listen to this and then let me know. Do you think Carrie Underwood should sue? If it's not true, should she? I don't know, but let's check this out together. You guys ready for this?
Says, I love our country. How do you love your country and support and normalize somebody who was a convicted felon who really wants to destroy the country? And
buckle up, folks, because this story is about to take you on one wild, emotional roller coaster ride. Carrie Underwood, the beloved country music superstar, has found herself at the center of a controversy that has sent shockwaves across the internet, and especially The View. What started as a simple announcement about her decision to perform at President Donald Trump's inauguration has escalated into a full-blown media frenzy, sparking debates, passionate opinions, and even some fiery exchanges. But here's the twist. It's not just about politics. It's about the bigger issue of how we, as a society, deal with differing beliefs and opinions. It all began when Carrie, who's been known to steer clear of political hot topics, made a bold decision. She would take the stage at Trump's inauguration, citing a desire to promote love and unity. The announcement didn't sit well with everyone, though. Fans and critics quickly took to social media to express their outrage, with some calling her choice a betrayal, while others lauded her for sticking to her values.
Underwood will take the stage at Trump's inauguration singing America the Beautiful. She said to the Post, "I love our country and I'm honored to have been asked to sing at the inauguration and to be a small part of this historic event. I am humbled to answer the call at a time when we must all come together in the spirit of unity and looking to the future." Well, that wasn't good enough for the tolerant left, of course, who is outraged over Carrie being outed as MAGA. X is blowing up with jokes about how she should sing her hit song Before He Cheats. Some are calling for her to be boycotted and canceled. John Rich weighed in, saying there are several top-tier country artists who support Trump, and I wish they'd finally have the balls to come forward and be counted. Ain't nothing outlaw about keeping your mouth shut to appease the record label. Carrie Underwood is making you look like a bunch of sissy boys. Carrie is talented. She is graceful. She is a class act. She has great legs. Not that it matters. But she is everything that the tolerant left is not.
Now, here's where it gets interesting. While most artists in her position might have backed down or stayed quiet, Carrie stayed true to her commitment. But the storm only intensified. Just as the dust was starting to settle, The View decided to weigh in, and things took a dramatic turn. In a
Oh, God. Oh, man. Why? How did they still have a show? I feel like everything that they say gets them in so much trouble. Like, they have to issue like the legal notes. They have to do like all this stuff constantly, no matter like what they say. This is nuts. Let's dive in. What'd you say this time?
Recent episode, Joy Behar didn't hold back. She took a shot at Carrie's patriotism, questioning whether her decision to perform was truly about unity or just political posturing. Her comments immediately set off a firestorm, sending ripples through the studio and across social media. Millions of viewers watched as the panel erupted into chaos, each member taking sides, sparking a fierce debate that's now dominating the internet. But here's the kicker. Carrie Underwood, true to her graceful nature, refused to engage in the drama.
Country superstar Carrie Underwood has spent most of her career avoiding political talk, but she's set to perform at the upcoming inauguration. She said in a statement that she's doing it because the country must come together in the spirit of unity and look to the future. And lots of her fans aren't thrilled about it, but lots of her fans are. So let's put this in perspective here. What do y'all think?
I personally hope we're moving beyond the era of politics where we want to cancel people's livelihoods because we don't like their politics. And whether it was the Dixie Chicks for criticizing George Bush, didn't agree with it then, and Carrie Underwood, if you have a problem, you register your complaint by not downloading her songs and not going to her shows.
Right.
But I also think from a business standpoint, it's not a bad decision for Carrie Underwood. 75 million people voted for Trump. Artists tend to skew left-leaning, so she's overnight going to become an icon of MAGA and the American right. She's probably going to make a lot of money off of it. So I get why she did it.
I say.
I mean, right?
Rather than fighting back or firing off response, she chose to let her actions speak for themselves.
What I don't understand, though, is where was the outrage from them when Beyonce and what's the stallion lady? The horse lady, what is it called? Something stallions or something like that. When she did her thing, why didn't they just say the same thing? Oh my God. Well, half the fans are don't like this at all, and half the fans do. Where was the outrage with that? When the stallion and all those, all that stuff, Eminem came out talking like, I'm relevant again. You should listen to me. Like stuff. It's like you didn't hear any outrage then. Oh, because Carrie Underwood says that she wants to perform at Trump's inauguration. Oh, now you're mad about that. Ah, okay. Great logic, you idiots.
This only seemed to fuel the flames even further, with some rallying behind her, praising her calm in the face of the onslaught, while others questioned whether her decision to perform was, in fact, a betrayal of her fans' expectations. But the story didn't end there. What? Country music icon John Rich took to Twitter.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. She is a performer. That quite literally is what she does. So she gets to choose where she performs because she's a performer. And they're over here, oh my God, how dare you perform?
To publicly defend Carrie, tweeting, Carrie Underwood shows grace and class in the face of hate. That's what being a true artist is all about. John, who is outspoken about his own political views, was one of many to come to Carrie's defense. Fans from across the political spectrum shared their support, emphasizing that even if they didn't agree with her decision, they respected her right to make it. Even those who didn't support Trump were quick to voice their respect for Carrie's choice. One person wrote, I don't agree with her politics, but I respect her decision to sing at the inauguration. Music should unite us, not divide us.
Thank you.
Music. I think it's
tell you right now, I wouldn't do it, even though I can't sing. No, I would not. I would not normalize him. And she says, I love our country. How do you love your country and support and normalize somebody who was a convicted felon who really wants to destroy the country, in my opinion? I don't understand how you say you love your country at the same time as you normalize this convicted felon, which I can say now every day.
A lot of my family voted for Trump. They love the country and vote for him. I think that people make these decisions for a lot of reasons.
Man, yeah, Joy, you sound crazy as hell.
And I would not be the person to say don't do it, because I believe in free speech and everything about
it. I'm sure you do. Oh my God.
About it. I personally would not do it. No one's asked me, but that's another story.
I'm free to do a roast at the Trump inauguration.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, no one else had any
So there we are.
No.
It was a moment that highlighted how art and politics can often become tangled in messy ways, but also how music, at its core, has the power to bring people together, regardless of political leanings. But as the controversy raged on, something bigger was at play. This wasn't just about Carrie Underwood's performance at a political event. It was about something much deeper. This situation serves as a...
This interview makes me want to sue the View.
snapshot of the growing divide in our country, where politics often gets in the way of human connection. It raises tough questions. Can we separate an artist's personal beliefs from their work? And when does criticism of an artist cross the line into bullying or outright character assassination? The debate also sparked a much-needed discussion about the role of the media in shaping public opinion. The View, as one of the most influential daytime talk shows, has a massive platform. But should they have the right to publicly question the patriotism of a public figure without consequences? And when does criticism of...
I mean, that is pretty crazy. And when did this... I mean, y'all, this is crazy, too. When did this get to be... this bad, like this polarizing, right? I mean, it used to be just, oh, it's just one of the things. Oh, you think this person's the right choice? I think this person's the right choice. Okay, well, let's see what happens. Let's see who wins, and then let's go from there. Like, it used to not be that big of a deal. And then all of a sudden, it's like the worst thing you could possibly do. You know what I mean? Like, Jilly, 8 years ago. I mean, it seems like within the last decade, it just got so weird. And I'm not going to lie. I see it, and y'all tell me what you see. What side of the spectrum do you see the most intolerance from, right? I mean, it's crazy to me.
Someone's personal choices, especially regarding politics, go too far.
And I don't think so.
I don't think so. But then you pushed her and she said, yeah, I guess I am.
Well, I said to her, do you believe that women should make the same amount of money as men? Well, I guess I am a feminist.
Yeah, and she said, I guess I am a feminist. So I think people feel pretty strongly about it. I think art is art, and you know, you have a right to perform where you want to perform. I agree with you, Joy. I can't sing a lick, but I certainly, and I have not been asked, but if I were asked, it would be a hard no.
Well, they wouldn't ask me, so I have no.
It's not asking any of us.
No, you know.
Joy Behar's comments didn't just stir the
It's AI. I knew it. Behar.
pot. They pushed the conversation into a larger question about media responsibility. As
Yeah, we can't have that anymore because, by God, if we have different political views, we can't be so stupid, right? Why not? Why not? I mean, the crazy wackos that, like, I'm like, man, you, like, I don't know if I could hang around you. You know what I mean? Like, the ones that are just gone. But, like, the majority of people, you know, there's, like, we're all the same. You know what I mean? Like, why? That's a topic for another day, y'all. It drives me crazy. It's so weird. It's so weird how bad. And there's videos going around where it's like, oh my God, if your family voted for Donald Trump, cut them out completely. Like all this. I mean, that's crazy. By that logic, if your family likes Mexican food and you don't, you should cut them out of your life completely. By that logic, if your family likes the temperature in the house set at 72, but you like it set at 68, you should cut your family out of your life forever. Like, what the? No. And if you think that, it's like, well, they probably won't mind. I'm just kidding. But let's keep going. This is crazy. Y'all hit the thumbs up button. Let me know what you think in the comments. Who knows? This is crazy. But do you think she's going to get sued for that? Let's keep going.
As expected, the fallout from this incident has been nothing short of epic. Social media has been buzzing with memes, tweets, TikToks, and heated debates. One viral meme perfectly captured the clash, comparing Carrie's poised performance to Joy Behar's fiery remarks, with the caption, "Grace under fire versus unfiltered rage." It's a clear divide between those who view Carrie's actions as a display of dignity and those who see it as a sign of political allegiance. Supporters of Carrie have rallied around her, praising her for staying strong in the face of such intense backlash. Many have applauded her for not letting the negativity change her course. On the flip side, critics of The View have called for accountability, accusing the show of stoking divisiveness instead of fostering meaningful dialogue. They argue that the media has a responsibility to hold itself to higher standards and not promote rhetoric that drives people apart.
Yeah, I've scheduled a spa day.
Doesn't it seem like everything they say is set to divide people? Like, I never hear them say anything good. I mean, granted, I don't watch it, so I can't really hear them say anything because I don't watch it. But, like, all the clips and all the views and, like, things like this that come out of that show, it's like, I never hear of anything good. Like, when was the last time you saw a headline where it was like, The View host said something that made sense and dramatically helped, you know, the lives of many, many people? Like, has that ever been said? It's like, it's a talk show, right? Or whatever. They're just sitting on there just, well, we don't like this, we don't like that, and we don't like this, and we don't like that, and we don't like this. Maybe not. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows?
I'm not even going to tell you what I'm doing. No, I'm not talking. I'm not talking. No, because it was always in the books. Who knew this was going to be the day that it shows? Because it's also a very interesting day, right? The 20th.
Yeah. Your birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
And you can choose to celebrate it how you want. You can honor MLK.
I'm going to honor him and
get
As long as it's a free country and it holds, I would agree with everybody. It is a free country at the moment.
Well, yeah, you know.
At the moment, lady, you are crazy.
But it's up to us to make sure that doesn't start to change.
Yes, right.
You know,
we're trying.
Well, we're trying, yes. And it's important not to forget that we have that right. It is up to us.
Yeah.
Now, there are other people performing too, and I don't really even want to bring it up. I don't.
Then there's a growing group of people in the middle, the ones who are tired of all the outrage and division. These voices are calling for everyone to take a step back, stop turning everything into a battleground, and remember that there's more that unites us than divides us.
Amen to that.
Trending tweets summed it up perfectly. At the end of the day, it's just music. Let's stop turning everything into a battleground. So what's the takeaway from all this? Carrie Underwood's decision to perform at Trump's inauguration may have sparked intense controversy, but it also shed light on a much larger issue: the importance of standing by your values even when it's unpopular. Whether you agree or disagree with her political views, one thing is clear: Carrie is sticking to her guns, and that takes guts. And as for The View, this incident has once again put a spotlight on the role of the media in shaping public opinion. While talk shows like The View have the right to express their opinions, the bigger question is whether they've gone too far in their approach, turning debates into personal attacks. Have they crossed a line in how they handle public figures, and what does that say about the state of our media today?
I don't know. Y'all tell me what you think in the comments. That is pretty crazy, though. I mean, if she wants to perform at it, let her perform at it. And if you don't want to buy her music because of that anymore, don't buy her music. But why do you try to stoke issues with that? You know, the Stallion girl, well, I don't know if she didn't sing. She like danced, right? She danced at the thing. I don't listen to her music anyways, like that music anyways, so it doesn't bother me. If that's what she wanted to do, fine. Go right ahead. I don't see anything wrong with it. Well, I mean, the dancing maybe. There was kids there, but do you know what I mean? Like, do you? I don't know. This is crazy. This is crazy. But anyways, you know what? I appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe. Do all the things. Y'all send me videos that you want me to watch. Tag videos in the comments. Do all the things. We're going to check out all this stuff. I'm going to find something else, and I'll be back on in a little bit. Y'all be safe, and I'll see you soon.